HEROGASM, founded in 1952 by Soulja Boy and Liberty, is an annual event that consists of a great amount of soups partaking in what is described in the comics a week-long orgy. With Season 4 of Invincible coming to an end, and now I'm having to wait at least 2 more years for the next season, my brain's been going insane as it's been deprived of Invincible content for far too long. But with the last season the boys currently still doing, I've obtained a crazy thought. Which Invincible characters would attend HEROGASM? Now, I know Invincible doesn't have nearly as much sexual content as The Boys, but that's not at all going to stop me from answering this question. The first Invincible character I have attending HEROGASM is the Immortal. The Immortal, being around 2,000 to 3,000 years old, has me believing without a doubt he'd be attending each HEROGASM event. For a man who's lived for so long and has probably experienced all there is to life, I believe if he were to hear of an annual week-long event where other heroes come to just do the deed non-stop, his ancient neurons would become young again, and he'd be thankful for the big Yahoo for being able to live for so long to finally experience what some may consider heaven on earth. Now, for the second character I have showing up to HEROGASM would be Duplicate. We've already seen how she uses her powers to get freaky with other heroes, so this is just a no-brainer pick right here. I feel like she'd be considered the highlight of the event to other attending heroes, though I do see a major downside of her using her powers for this. Since she doesn't have a real limit on how much clones she can make, she could get in over her head and make a fuck ton of clones. But as we know, every clone can feel what the other clones feel. The reason why I claim this is a bad thing is because I remember seeing one of my favorite YouTubers react to a Bonnie Blue documentary of when she took on 1,000 men in a day. At the end of it, she basically said it took a major mental and physical toll on her. I believe this could happen to Duplicate as well. So, yeah. The Invincible character taking the third spot of attending HEROGASM is someone who may catch a lot of you by surprise. It's Shrinking Ray. Now, if you haven't seen The Boys yet, or if you just scrubbed the scene out of your memory, allow me to remind you that in The Boys, there was this guy who has the exact same powers as Ray. And, he used it to shrink down and enter another guy's, yeah. And surprisingly enough, Ray actually had a sort of similar experience in Season 2, Episode 5, when, during the fight against the Lizard League, she shrunk down and entered Komodo Dragon just to grow back to normal size when inside him to kill him, but unlike The Boys, this had a much different outcome. Yeah. But with that out the way, the person still in the fourth and final spot of attending HEROGASM is definitely Krieg. Now, I know he's not a hero, but it's my video, so... Anyway, my reason on why I think he'd attend HEROGASM is because this man folded with no hesitation the second he came to Earth. If you were to tell this man, hey, what if I told you there was a week-long event where you can fuck these hot girls without a care in the world? I'm telling you right now, he'd join the coalition and defend Earth after experiencing just 20 minutes of HEROGASM. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is sort of like a new type of video on this channel, and if you want to see more similar to it, let me know. If this is decent, I'll for sure make a part 2, but for now, like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed, I'll see y'all in the next one.